Hey, I'm Jefferson Schill with Lifesize, Senior Manager in our Business Development and Renewals Department.
Hi there, I'm Jared Jenkins. I am the manager of the Outbound Business Development team.
We wanted to get together with one of our key partners, VoiceLogic, specifically Ben Dinnerville, and learn more about their success with Lifesize, specifically in the Australian region. Ben, do you want to go ahead and introduce yourself, please?
Hi, I'm Ben Dinnerville. I'm Managing Director of VoiceLogic. VoiceLogic's been a partner with Lifesize in the Australia region for coming up on 10 years now.
Yeah. Very good, very good. Ben, let's get right into it. Why is video collaboration important today, more so than the past years, would you say?
Well, Jay, I think there's a number of reasons for the rise of video conferencing in business. Over the past 5 to 10 years, we've seen the structure of businesses and the way they work change with an increase in flexible and remote working arrangements. We're also in a period of intense competitive pressure. We're seeing margin squeezes on business and the need to do more with less. This creates a challenge for businesses to maintain effective communication and collaboration despite being in different locations. We're also seeing that video as a way of communicating has become mainstream for consumers with services such as FaceTime and Skype, which has led to a wider spread adoption of video as a means to communicate and collaborate.
Sure, sure. My next point then, what are some of the main reasons customers are looking for a collaboration tool in your region?
For most of our clients, it's about enhancing communication when face-to-face interaction isn't possible. We've got one customer in Victoria. They used to have a staff meeting once a month where everyone would come from around the state, meet in one location, and they lose a day in travel. They'd often have to stay overnight because they couldn't get back to where they came from in the same day. Then they introduced video conferencing, and it significantly improved the productivity, but also decreased a lot of their expenditure on travel. We've also seen one of our other larger customers. They had 2 buildings in the same city. They were within walking distance. We found that they were wasting a lot of time walking from one building to the other. By the time they travelled down to the bottom floor, walk across the street, go up another floor, they bump into people, have a chat on the way. And they found that they introduced video conferencing, and these 30-minute to 60-minute meetings, once they got hosted over video, became a lot more effective. They were saving hours and hours and hours on a day. We're seeing clients introduce video conferencing to enhance their communication with clients and suppliers. So it's not just about internal staff communication.
Sure. It's funny. It's a good point. I currently have a team that's dispersed. I have a team in Australia. I have a team in Brazil. I have a team in Dublin, and some more people I'm going to be staffing in Dublin. I do all of my interviews remotely on video. And then once I hire these people, I actually do my initial trainings on video as well. So cutting down time to find the right employees over video versus flying them all the way out here or sending them to the Dublin office or doing the training online first to get all that out of the way before I get there saves a tremendous amount of time and obviously money as well.
Yeah, I think we're starting to see the extension of video conferencing beyond the enterprise walls. It's starting to become more and more like the telephone, which is great.
Exactly right. Exactly right.
That's kind of the biggest thing for me is just the efficiency of it. Mm-hmm. It's so easy to hop in one of these conference rooms and call one of my remote employees. Mm-hmm. Nowadays it's as easy as a call or a text, and it's emails and calls are less effective in that standpoint. So just being able to actually see the person and it's like they're right there, even though they're in New York and I'm in Austin, it works wonders, really.
Yeah,
100%.
All right, I'll take the next question. In recent years, we've seen a large shift from on-prem infrastructure to cloud-based services. How has this impacted your current customer base?
We're definitely seeing an increase in clients that are looking for simple, cost-effective and reliable video conferencing service without a major investment in infrastructure. And these clients are just naturally more suited to a cloud-based solution. In terms of what impact that we're seeing clients no longer need to worry about these massive upfront investments in infrastructure and an expensive maintain, upgrade and replace cycle. They simply consume the service they need at the capacity they require, and Lifesize looks after making sure the service is up to date, has the latest features and is secure. This allows the client to simply determine what they need and how many users or endpoints they need, removing the traditional issues associated with on-premise infrastructure, such as not having enough capacity installed to meet point-in-time demand, or having hundreds of thousands of dollars sitting there idle when you don't need it.
I know moving from on-prem to a cloud-based service, specifically from the IT's perspective, helps alleviate a lot of stress, a lot of time having to go back into those on-prem servers and update the software. Now everything is just automatic and just works. It's simple from deployment to management.
Yeah, customers aren't maintaining hardware anymore. They're not maintaining data centers. They're not looking after power bills and cooling bills and everything else that goes on top of infrastructure.
Right.
Yeah. Saving time on upgrades, updates, maintenance,
and
space as well.
Yeah, exactly right.
Saving some space, moving to the software. From there, what expertise does VoiceLogic offer to customers looking to leverage Lifesize?
With VoiceLogic, we've been doing this for over a decade now. We've got a lot of experience in implementing video collaboration solutions, which has allowed the team to really understand the importance of effective collaboration, which in turn allows us to provide a high-quality service every time. We try to go beyond just the technology, and our focus is to ensure that the user experience is perfect, right down to focusing on the little details, such as making sure cameras are positioned in the right place and TVs are at the right height to maintain eye contact between parties. It's that attention to detail that we think helps VoiceLogic stand out amongst the crowd.
Mm-hmm. Ben, why do you think customers are specifically choosing Lifesize and VoiceLogic together?
I think Lifesize has led the way on cloud-based solutions. It's a high-quality, easy-to-use technology. It's HD cameras, HD phones, easy-to-use cloud-based conferencing software. We can provide Lifesize equipment to suit small meeting rooms, conference rooms, boardrooms, up to large auditoriums. There's a good spread of the technology and solutions across the entire use cases for businesses.
Yep, makes sense.
What does customer obsession mean to VoiceLogic?
I think at VoiceLogic, we're passionate not just about the sale and the implementation. We want the relationship to go beyond that. It's about the successful ongoing usage of video conferencing and collaboration. Our service doesn't stop once the install is complete. We work with customers on an ongoing basis to ensure that the solution continues to meet their needs and that users understand how to access solution. Continuing to train and educate users on how and when they can use video collaboration as a solution to communicate.
Yeah. It sounds like, Ben, VoiceLogic takes the same approach Lifesize takes. Instead of taking a reactive approach, we take more of a proactive approach, trying to identify potential disruptions ahead of time to get in front of those, keeping our customers happy, rather than trying to correct an issue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right. We want to try. We don't want customers ringing up telling us about an issue. We want to be ringing them saying, guys, this doesn't look right. Let's try and find a way we can do this better, or let us fix the problem for you.
Right.
Before the customer knows about it.
I think oftentimes you see that disconnect in companies where maybe the customer success team thinks that the salespeople could be doing a better job up front of having customer obsession, or the salespeople are saying, well, I brought the customer this far, and then they never talk to anyone after that. Where really, as a company, it kind of needs to be an all-around buy-in. We all need to hold ourselves to a certain standard of customer obsession so that the entire journey of that customer is a great one, and that's why they'll stay with us. That's why they'll start with us and then stay with us after that.
Yeah. I think that's right. I mean, we started off in video collaboration and conferencing in an era where there were a lot of endpoints sitting in corners gathering dust because people didn't know how to use them, or the solution wasn't reliable, or it was too hard to use. Lifesize has made massive efforts over the years to make systems easier to use and more reliable, and working with customers to introduce training programs and education programs. And VoiceLogic is trying to carry on with that process to ensure that we don't have systems gathering dust in corners, and that people are using these solutions to enhance their business communications.
Right. Ben, thank you for your time. VoiceLogic, how can our customers get a hold of you?
Go to the website, thelogic.com.au. All of the contact details are on there, or email sales@voicelogic.com.au.
Perfect. Thanks for your time. I'm Jefferson Schill. This is Jared Jenkins. Until next time.
Thanks, Jared. We'll speak soon.
Take care. See you next time.